What are the odds that I did a live stream talking about JD Vance's lie about the whole cat, dog slash pet eating thing, and in that same live I talked about or ended it off with that black man just going completely crazy, that so-called influencer, that literally now it comes out that this woman right here, this woman whose name is Anna Kilgore, pretty much lied about her pet being eaten, or should I say devoured, by some Haitian immigrants. Yes, it turns out she did indeed lie, and I wish I had came across this article when I did that live, because I think this article came out maybe the day before I actually did the live, and this would have been perfect for it. But you know what, why not just put it into a regular video? So in this picture you see a woman whose name is Anna Kilgore. Now you can clearly look at her and tell she's definitely a staunch 45 supporter. Well, she was one of the people that claimed that a Haitian immigrant had ate her cat or something to that effect. Well, it turns out that was all indeed a lie, because days after she put that out there and after it kind of went out into the ether, they found her cat in her home, in her basement, deceased. Yes, her cat was never outside of her home, and when it did lose its life, it lost its life in her basement. No one of Haitian descent or a Haitian immigrant came and did anything to her cat. They did not take her cat or anything like that. She looks like she doesn't even hang around a lot of black people or any Haitians to begin with, just by looking at this picture of her. But she put that out there, and then all hell broke loose. I want to think that she might have been that woman that called in. If y'all remember, they played a little bit of an audio or something like that of some woman claiming that her cat or something like that was being eaten, or whatever the case may be. But then again, it could have been a multitude of Karens that were calling and saying the same exact thing. But either way, they were lying. All of them were lying. Isn't it amazing how a lie just spreads the way that it does? And remember, JD Vance said that he will say anything, just about, and I'm paraphrasing, to get focus on the American people, which means he will lie blatantly to get what he wants out of whatever narrative he's trying to spin. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead now and read this article coming from Newsbreak, and it'll go into a little bit more detail. An Ohio woman whose police report was used to power racist rumors about Haitian immigrants stealing and eating neighborhood cats has admitted her pet was found in her home just days after she reported her Haitian neighbors to local police. Baseless reports about missing pets in Springfield, Ohio gained national attention after Donald Trump parroted the rumor during his debate against Vice President Kamala Harris last Tuesday. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, he said. The people that came in, they're eating the cats, they're eating the pets of the people that live there, and this is what is happening in this country. That's why so many people were so caught off guard when 45 said that. And that wasn't the smartest thing for him to do, because it was parroted off of a narrative that was not confirmed or based in any type of truth. But like Rob always says, we live in a post-truth era, so truth be damned. You can put something out there, and depending on who you are and what kind of influence you might have and reach, you can say the sky's purple and everybody will look up there, see that it's clearly blue, and still say that it's purple. Despite the former president receiving an instant fact check from moderator David Muir, his unfounded anti-immigrant rhetoric continued to circulate online and in the media, backed by several of his campaign surrogates. Trump's running mate, Senator JD Vance, doubled down on the misinformation during multiple media appearances this past weekend. But the day before the Trump-Harris debate, Springfield City Manager Brian Heck had explicitly debunked the rumor to a Vance aide, according to a Thursday report from the Wall Street Journal. When the Journal approached Vance's team about the cat-eating claim, a spokesperson provided a police report from a Springfield resident who accused her Haitian neighbors of being responsible for her cat going missing in late August. But when the outlet contacted the person who filed the report, Anna Kilgore, she told the paper that her pet, Miss Sassy, was found in her basement days after she contacted the police. Kilgore, who was wearing a Trump shirt and hat when the Journal spoke with her, which I'm assuming is from this picture right here, told reporters that she had since apologized to her Haitian neighbors. I'm sorry, I would have never accepted that apology. That's a very strong rumor to put out about someone. No one wants to have a rumor put out there about them about being a straight up savage, especially in the sense of you going around eating people's pets. Like, what is this? The Silence of the Lambs? What are you trying to say, that your neighbors are kin to Hannibal Lecter? What is really going on here? And look at her. Like, really look at this woman. This is the definition of PWC. Poor white, PWT. Poor white trash. Like, you can just look at her and look like she barely has 2 nickels to rub together. And, you know, I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna say something else. While Miss Sassy was not in any harm, the same now can't be said about Springfield and the city's Haitian community. The morning after the debate, bomb threats forced multiple schools, City Hall, and the local Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles to be evacuated. So now see what she did? Her alleged claim, which came to be unfounded and very based in untruth, caused all of this chaos to kick off in that area because of her lie. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh yes, it is, because historically, that is what the Karen has historically been known to do. So that's why, listen when I tell y'all, they are their clancestors. Hear me when I say this. And to those who are in the Haitian community, whether you are straight up Haitian or Haitian American, first generation born, second generation born, understand this. And this is something that I said in my live about JD Vance. Us as Foundation of Black Americans, we've dealt with this kind of stuff before and still deal with it now. You may not have dealt with it before. This may be your first time going at it, but welcome to slightly being in our shoes, while not all the way being there. To see the lie that this woman just made up on you, and the whole time her cat was found in her basement. But she made up this lie that her Haitian neighbors were the ones that did it. And it was nothing for her to do it. It was nothing for her to get up there and lie and say that her Haitian neighbors took her cat and made a meal out of it. And then she's going to come back in days later and say, oh, by the way, it didn't actually happen. My cat was found in the basement. In the past week, the city has logged an astounding 36 bomb threats total, and state police were brought in to protect local schools, according to the Journal. Another Springfield resident whose Facebook post began the pet eating rumor that Kilgore's police report ostensibly proved has apologized for inciting a backlash against her city. See what I mean? It took them nothing to believe it. Why? Because they're Haitian, melanated individuals. To put something out there and let it spread like wildfire, that was a dream. That was a wet dream for them, and a wet dream for her. In my honest opinion, she can keep her apology. Her apology means nothing, because if I was the one that was affected by that rumor, it's no way in hell I would accept nor hear of her so-called apology. She already put it out there, which means she already in her mind said, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to lie and say that my neighbors were the ones that took my cat and then decided to pull a Hannibal Lecter on it. She made that decision. She made that ultimate decision to do that, and then when it got out there, then it spread, and then everyone latched onto it. People made jokes about it and all types of things. And then what's sad and very unfortunate, and I'm gonna echo what people said in my chat about JD Vance, there was a lot of unfortunately black people that bought into it as well. I'm like, people, y'all really got to think about this before y'all jump onto the bandwagon of every single sensational piece that's put out there without knowing anything. That's why I said in my live, I said, if they don't bring any type of logical proof or definitive proof to me and show me that this is going on, and you're going off of something that you heard about, that's why we had to go on Anthony Harris yesterday when I did the live. If you're going based off of something that you heard, that's nothing. That's just hearsay at the end of the day. I need to see some proof that this was going on, especially if you got any video, as graphic as that would be. Fine, at least you can say that's proof. But when you say that you heard something, especially with something as egregious as this, then I'm looking at you with the side eye already. I'm taking whatever you say with a grain of salt. Speaking to NBC News on Friday, Erica Lee admitted she had no firsthand knowledge of any pets being kidnapped by people from Springfield's Haitian immigrant community, let alone being eaten. It just exploded into something I didn't mean to happen, she told the outlet. See, they took it and they ran with it because they already had a preconceived notion. They're Haitian, they're immigrants, we don't like the immigrants, they're melanated, we don't like them either, so let's go ahead and run with this narrative. Now they all trying to cop pleas and they all got egg on their face, like the dummies they are. But yeah, as far as this woman goes, it would take more than an apology out of her to satisfy me if she said this about my people. And like I said, what was dangerous about what JD Vance said in his statement when he was sitting down with Dana Bash was when he said that I can, just make something up, or I'm choosing to make something up, or something along those lines, and I'm just paraphrasing it. That is some very dangerous rhetoric, because you can put something out there and people will run with it. Just like with this story right here. This thing literally moved around and got legs, and it didn't stop. It just kept going and going like the damn Energizer Bunny. And what's sad is, even with me putting this out here, there's still going to be some people that's still going to run with that narrative, even though it's not true. That's, I guess, also the danger of the internet as well, because things can go viral and it can circulate around the world so many times before the truth even gets a chance to get off the starting line.